PNM ministers and million-dollar contracts after the general election. An editorial by Ken Ollie. And big shots who owe up to $5 million for Posh HDC apartments. Several costly Housing Development Corporation (HDC) contracts were extended between the April 28th general election and August 18th installation of a new board of directors. Questions are being asked about whether some of the contracting companies are directly linked to former PNM government ministers. The new HDC directors are also dealing with non-payment by rent-to-own tenants at various housing sites, including at Victoria Keys, a Posh Diego Martin development project. One tenant, a businesswoman, owes more than $5 million, while others, including an official of the national airline and a security expert, are in the red by in excess of $2 million each. The corporation extended several contracts after the election, including those for janitorial and grass-cutting services and waste disposal, worth a total of $57,654,591. Beneficiary service providers include PCAL Services, South Star Contracting, CoStar Transport and Construction, Clydon Enterprises, Rivulet Investments Group, and SureServe. PCAL Services has several contracts. After exhaustive investigations, there are queries about a former senior government minister and prominent PNM officials' possible beneficial interests in these companies. The former PNM government official has also been identified with several parcels of prime former sugar cane land, especially in Couva. Beneficiary HDC contractors include one owned by a PNM constituency official close to a former Southern Member of Parliament. Trinidad and Tobago Landscaping Company, TTLC, has 2 HDC contracts for waste disposal, worth a total of $3.2 million. The company is owned by Natalie Gabriel, wife of Andrew Gabriel, PNM financier and strategist. In 2018, for officials of Urban Development Corporation of Trinidad and Tobago, UDCUT, were suspended amid an investigation after TTLC was not granted a $45,000 a month maintenance contract at Couva Children's Hospital. UDCUT later said its probe was not driven or influenced by personality or political relationships. The outcome of the internal inquiry was not revealed. With respect to the modern Victoria Keys project, the PNM government had anticipated a profit of $350 million. There are penthouses, along with a swimming pool and a tennis court, with prices as high as $4.5 million each. At the launch, then Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley termed the site the most prime real estate in northwest Trinidad. But several home occupiers are in major arrears, and there was no pressure on them to pay up. The HDC has evicted tenants from working-class housing developments at Cashew Gardens, Greenvale Park, Oasis Greens, Cypress Hills, Chaconia Crescent, View Fort, Hilltop Villas, and elsewhere. When some tenants were kicked out last year amid a debt collection drive, then Housing Minister Camille Robinson-Regis said some owed as much as $60,000. The minister made no mention of Victoria Keys, where one defaulting tenant has not paid since occupying into the exclusive home. HDC continues to provide grass cutting and other property services for the non-paying home occupants.